knows how to beatbox?
Well,
Give
I
us a-
do. Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Are you having a cold?
What are you talking about? I think I'm better than Reggie.
Our next special guest, there are rumors saying that they know how to beatbox very, very well.
Not better than me, of course.
But they're very special to us. They buy us a lot of pizzas. They teach us math.
And social studies. So our next speakers, please give them a round of applause, Mr. Bill and Mr. Andrew. Hello.
Mr. Bill and Mr. Andrew are the main organizers of the event in our school. How long have you been here in Vietnam?
I've been here all of 7 months.
How about you, Mr. Bill?
3.5 years, going on 4.
Wow. So you definitely know some Vietnamese, right? Vietnamese words?
Wait, what's your Vietnamese name?
Thế tên là Bảo, tên tôi là Bảo. Anh sống ở đây 3 năm rồi.
Do you have any Vietnamese name in your mind, Mr. Andrew?
I heard that Patrick gave you a beautiful name.
Mr. Nam
Do you know what it means?
means man.
Mr. Andrew here is our statistic teacher, and Mr. Bill is our social statistics teacher. Now, what was the hardest thing in the process of setting up the event, Mr. Andrew?
Definitely not working with Mr. Bill. He's been a great partner. There have been several hard things, but everything's going well, so I can't even think of one right now.
You have anything to say, Mr. Bill?
I would have to say the hardest thing so far is probably standing up here. We tell you guys every day how easy it is, and then when we have to do it, it's just not that easy.
Extra credit for all of us.
And what is the thing that you enjoy doing the most during the process of setting up the event?
Usually when practice is over, that's my favorite part.
What's the question?
What's the most entertaining part you...
Definitely the best part of this was being able to work with all of you. So working with the students here and being able to watch them grow and watch them run this entire event was absolutely the best part of doing all of this. So we really have to give them an awesome round of applause. There's many of them in here, but there's also a lot still downstairs, and they're working and they're rotating and they're just doing a fabulous job so far. Absolutely nothing's gone wrong, so keep your fingers crossed. Mr. Matthew, where are you from?
I'm from Canada. Where are you from, Mr. Bill?
I'm from US of A.
West Coast or East Coast?
East Coast, New York. Are you the West Coast or East Coast?
West Coast of Canada. Is anybody heard of Vancouver? Okay, that's good. People know where I'm from.
Vancouver in the house. How about people from USA, America? Where are you? Raise the roof. So it seems kind of quite even, actually.
I think so. We're slowly trying to take over American Academy to make it Academy, but very slowly and lightly, as we do.
Is that your doing?
Yes, mostly my doing. That's why I was hired here.
Ah, okay. Who hired you?
A fellow Canadian, Mr. Mark Lewis.
This sounds like something that might need to be reported. What else have you done here at American Academy since you've been here?
Since I've been here, taught a lot of people some math. I've taught physics. We just had a math competition last week. How about you? What have you done since you've been here?
I've had the pleasure of working with you, which which is definitely the best part of, one of the best parts of this event. Teaching social studies, running a film club, and starting this has just been some of the many things to come.
Absolutely. How about your gardening club?
Yeah. We have a garden out here on the 6th floor, so when we have an opportunity later, you can go through there and take a look at some student work as well as our garden and our rooftop. Can you sing?
Nope, can't sing. Sorry. Can you sing?
Well, the kids said we could beatbox, so we're up here kind of...
You definitely can't beatbox.
They lied. I can't beatbox.
I think you're better.
Don't trust them. Trust us. We are students.
But you can play the drums or guitar or something?
I've been known to play the guitar a few times.
I see. I can't play instruments, but what's your song?
Many songs. If you've ever heard of a band called Metallica, I can play some of their discography. No Bieber. There's no Bieber.
Yet.
Sorry.
Not yet. But he can teach himself, right, Jolie?
Yeah, I could.
What did you listen to this morning? Did you listen to Metallica?
No, I didn't listen to anything. Just the thoughts in my own head.
I was listening to Metallica to warm up this morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah. A little bit of excitement and the opportunity to learn a new language.
All right. All right.
Because I don't think Metallica is English.
Well, that's one point of view. You're seeing it through a different lens.
I am. But it's okay if it's not English because we have a lot of people in here today that don't speak English, and we have
That's
a lot of
true.
people in here today that speak languages other than English.
That is true. So why don't we go talk to some people? We're going to randomly select some people in the audience to see if you can help us with our theme of Through a Different Lens.
And just to let the rest of the audience know, they don't know that we're coming to them.
No.
So as we walk near you and we tap you on the shoulder, we might ask you something.
So be ready.
Be ready. That's your
Be
warning.
ready.
So you go first, Mr. Matthew.
Okay, I will. That's just walking down the middle of the aisle.
Just walking. Don't be scared.
Oh, I see one of my students here. He's in my homeroom. His name is Henry. Can we all give Henry a round of applause? Kevin. His name is Kevin, not Henry. I always confuse him, and I did it today.
Henry is his stage name.
Did that on purpose. So, Kevin, do you know how to say Through a Different Lens in another language than English?
Qua một ống kính khác.
Could you say that a little louder?
Qua một góc nhìn khác.
What do we think? Good? All right, let's give Kevin a round of applause.
Big round of applause.
Big round of applause.
Now, usually when you live somewhere else, you learn a few things. You pick up the language. And Mr. Frank here, he lived in Costa Rica, so he must speak Spanish really, really well. Mr. Frank, can you say hello to us in Spanish?
Hola.
Very good. Big round of applause for Mr. Frank.
I also see a Spanish-speaking person over here, Mr. Alex, our science teacher. Mr. Alex, how was Mr. Frank's Spanish?
It's okay.
Bueno? Okay. It was good. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Thank you, Mr. Alex.
And fabulous English, Mr. Alex. I've got someone over here. I think another language that sounds similar to Spanish is Portuguese. And his name is Duarte. Everyone give Duarte, also a.k.a. Mr. DC, a round of applause. Mr. DC, also known as the best dressed in the school. Can you speak a little Portuguese for us and tell us that you are happy to be here?
Olá, bem-vindo a toda a gente. Estou muito contente por estar aqui. The theme is, I figured I would say the theme in Portuguese, which is kind of cool. Not that I knew in advance that I would get the mic. Através de uma lente diferente, which means through a different lens. And that's it. Obrigado.
De nada. Mr. Bill, I see someone over here who might also speak a different language. Now I'm going to say, oh, Miss Swim, do you know any other different languages?
Korean.
You speak Korean. Would you be able to tell us how to say Through a Different Lens in Korean?
be 다른 렌즈를 통해 본.
Nice. Very good. That was very good.
You know, that's awesome. I'm getting a feeling that there's someone else around here that might.
Who could it be? Maybe we'll slowly narrow in on them and see
Yeah,
if
let's just move in.
see if we can get them to blush slightly.
Yeah, I'm just afraid to give him the microphone. So,
I think
Mr. Joseph,
we'll be okay.
I better round of applause for our biology teacher, Mr. Joseph.
Mr. Joseph, you're Slovenian.
That's what Mr. Mark says. Yes, I'm from Slovenia.
All right, so not from Slovenia, he's from Slovakia. So, Mr. Joseph, would you be able to say through a different lens in the language of Slovakia, which is?
It's a Slovak language. Hi. Sorry. It took me a little bit because I couldn't really figure it out, but yes, it sounds something like. Hello. Pohľad cez inú šošovku.
Wow, nice. You're not done that easy, Mr. Bendick. Can you also say that Mr. Andrew and Mr. Bill are the best teachers?
I can, but I don't believe it. But okay, I have to try. It will be very hard, but I'll try. Pán Bill a pán Andrej sú najlepší učitelia u nás v škole. Big applause.
That sounds so. I think I heard school in there, so he's telling the truth.
Thank you very much.
Let's go through the crowd a little bit more here. Oh, hello. Hello, miss. How are you?
I'm good.
You speak any other languages other than English?
I speak Rajasthani and I speak Hindi language.
Would you be able to tell us how to say through a different lens in your language?
And yeah.
How do you say it?
Can you check for me if there is any Hindi speaking person?
Sure. If we have any other Hindi speaking people, can you raise your hand, please? Any Rajasthani?
The answer is no.
Punjabi? Urdu? Anybody? Okay, you're safe.
एक दूसरे पहलू से
All right.
I believe
Wow.
it. I believe ya. All right.
I think she's right. I've got someone over here, a really special guest. He has no idea I'm about to approach him.
No, he does not.
John, please stand up, John. Everyone give John a round of applause. Friend of ours. John, where are you from?
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, USA.
And what language do they speak there?
A form of English that is sometimes unrecognizable to others.
It's wicked awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what's your favorite sports team over there?
The New England Patriots.
John, no, awesome. Can you tell us? Can you say the Patriots are wicked awesome?
Listen, the Patriots are totally wicked awesome, and I don't want to hear any of your crap about the New York Jets.
All right. Wow, that's very good.
Thank you very much.
That's very good. Let's see. Where are you going, Mr. Bill?
I'm coming around because I've actually no, they move seats. Where are you going?
I see another person who might speak a
Okay,
different
go ahead,
language.
get them.
Une autre personne. Bonjour, comment ça va? Moi aussi. That's all that I know. So, would you be able to say through a different lens in whatever language that was that we were speaking?
Bon, c'est le français. Et on dit à travers une autre lentille.
Merci beaucoup.
Ciao, Haiyan.
Chào.
Ciao. Biết nói tiếng Việt không?
Biết một chút thôi.
Biết hơn một chút.
Anh có thể hết tiếng Việt không?
Cái gì?
Hết đi.
Đúng rồi, biết gần hết luôn, nhưng ít hơn bạn Philip.
Anh Philip muốn hát tiếng Việt không?
Không. Không muốn hát.
Anh ở đây bao lâu rồi?
5 năm á.
Còn anh?
10 năm.
Việt nói tiếng Việt giỏi quá. All right. That was unplanned. Thank you for our participants.
Thank you for taking part. We picked all of you randomly. Thanks for being such good sports.
Yeah, thank you very much. Big round of applause for them. So we did that because we had a little bit of time to kill, and we are trying to stay on schedule as much as possible today. Of course, you just never know what's going to happen, like a light bulb might explode.
Twice.
Still smoking. Okay, but let's give a warm welcome to our hosts back up here, please. Alan and Katie, you've been doing a fabulous job.